Today marks the 20th anniversary of the banking consolidation exercise executed by the Central Bank of Nigeria under the watch of Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, who is now the governor of Anambra State. Today, we are gathered here to launch an epochal book on the banking consolidation exercise entitled The Power of One Man. How the Soludo engineer consolidation transformed Nigerian banks to global players. We are celebrating him specifically for his foresight, courage, and leadership in guiding the consolidation exercise to a resounding success. We're also celebrating one man, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for recruiting the one man, Professor Soludo, into his government, first as the chief economic advisor and later as the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Deservedly, this book is dedicated to Chief Obasanjo.
And let me say, when we say the power of one man, the power of this one man has brought in positive changes in the economy. You have the power of one man also that will bring about negative changes in any economy. But here we are celebrating the power of one man that changed the entire Nigeria banking financial landscape. And that man, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. If you use the right people to drive the system, all things being equal, the system will progress, will move in a better and positive growth development trajectory. If you use the wrong people, you're going to have problems. And if we have to be honest, in our economy, over the last 4 years or so, the zigzag nature of sometimes using those who are qualified, sometimes using those who are half qualified, sometimes using our third or fourth 11 to run the economy has been a problem. Charles Soludo and his team were the first 11 in terms of the monetary policy trajectory of the economy at that time. And you can see what happened.
You know, it made July 6th now, a day with history. 20 years ago, my brother, Professor Charles Soludo, made a pronouncement. Now today, we're reviewing and we're analyzing that pronouncement. This book is at a time that we all require, not just to read it, we all require to reflect, as economists, as bankers, as opinion leaders, as politicians, as businessmen, in whatever sphere you find yourself. I think this book will do us a justice for us to be able to pause, ask ourselves difficult questions, ask ourselves what solution in my own little space can I bring about to make a better decision.
People of Anambra have the honor and privilege of having Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo as the governor of Anambra State. Prof, from all accounts of what we've heard today and what we know of him, is an apostle of what I call bank consolidation and restructuring. If those policy pronouncements then and the decisions he made then, if there had been wrong decisions, if there had been disastrous decisions, we won't be here in this hall today celebrating the man we are gathered here to celebrate. We all continue to identify and give opportunities to the right fits to occupy public offices.
I speak on behalf of the governor of the central bank, who is unavoidably absent. The man we're here to celebrate, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, took a bold decision for common good 20 years ago, and we are here today talking about that. So a lesson for that, for leadership, is take bold decisions for the common good and leave your name in the sands of time.
Soludo took over, and he could tell the difference between a banker and an economist. a macro developmental economist. So he believes very strongly that the job of the central bank governor is primarily that of an economist.
What is stopping us from developing? The only limit that we have is in our minds. If we can dream it, we can achieve it. After the post-consolidation, the banks became Nigeria's major multinationals. They became the ones that were champions of the world, now conquering much of Africa. There's hardly any African country you get to today you don't find Nigerian banks. I see Nigeria as a half-full glass, not half-empty. We have infinite possibilities. And I want to take the banking consolidation as a metaphor for what is possible. That if we dream it, we can achieve it.